everybody. Alright, so I want to share with you the neighborhood in which Leonard Cohen used to live. Okay, so this is the street that he lived on. I'm going to show you just a little bit of Leonard Cohen love. So we're walking there. I don't know how good this video is going to be because I'm walking, but I'll show you. There's even like a little shrine in his windows. It's quite a glorious tiny part of town because there's a lot of graffiti. The park beside is a je ne sais quoi park. So here's like a window. People put pictures of Leonard's place, our beloved Leonard Cohen. Beautiful. Really beautiful. This is his place. Right here. In this corner. You know what? I'm gonna go across the street for you guys so you could get like a back picture. There's like a steeple church at the end of that street. But just from like, the back, so you could see kind of the whole spectrum. I'm just using my phone, so I can't really get like close-up stuff, but basically this is it. It's quite humble, and it's quite lovely. And even my friend has seen him in the street before when she'd first moved to this area. So blessed by his grace. And I'll just show you the nice little location. There's this really cool little park where everybody is just hanging out today because the weather is really nice. And we're soon gonna go into lockdown on Monday. Like the curfew is gonna change. So I just want to show you guys some of the little park, and they've got all this cool graffiti on the building in front of it. I know. Why? Like, you think, sorry, the guy sees me walking. He's driving like an hour and then like chill out. I'll see if I could there's lots of really beautiful graffiti. I don't know if beautiful is the word, but graffiti nonetheless. So right facing. And then this crazy building, which we'll come close to, is also filled with graffiti. For some reason, this camera seems to pick up a lot of cars. But yeah, let's see. You guys want to see this really groovy building? It's been, covered over so many times, but it's quite beautiful in what it is. We've got a COVID energy happening. Like a little bit of a COVID energy happening. We were all about to just get set free because of the spring and all sorts of things. And now we're going to be locked in, and nobody wants that. So it's a funny buzz in the air, like I said. But what are you going to do, right? You just got to be in the moment. Yeah, interesting building. So let's just keep walking on the street a little bit. I'll just want to do a little walk and talk. You know, let's just walk and talk and see. Et là, je vais commencer à parler en français. Alors, c'est vendredi soir et je vais essayer de marcher lentement, juste pour vous donner un peu d'un visuel. I'll try to speak slowly, or sorry, walk slowly. Maybe I should also speak slowly. I'll just take you guys on a little walk with me, like a little walkabout. You see that nice steeple at the end? I don't know if you could see. Can you see this? How pretty that is? Yeah. So I better not get this fellow, so I'm gonna focus on the ground for a second. But I'll come back up, don't worry. Just a second. And there we go. Back up. Yeah, so this is just a side street, you know, not far from Mr. Leonard's place. It's quite messy and crazy looking right now, but it's not, it's super safe. I mean, it kind of looks scrappy, but it actually really is not scrappy energy. It's quite bohemian feeling. Check out this nice wall graffiti. I think that was this year. Yeah. Let's get a better glimpse at that lady. Isn't she lovely? Yeah, like a little haven in the city. A lady and a puppy walk by. But you know what? I really love these kind of like settings. I don't know if any of you guys get this, but look at that. Like, there's no more planes flying, and there's that inspiring visual, as well as the birds flying overhead. I'm walking into the sunset in my most favorite city in the entire world. Yeah, so I'm just trying to give you guys a little flavor. I know I did a winter walk, which not too many people really cared for. And I bet you not too many people will really care for this walk either, but I sure do love it. Alors, moi, je l'aime bien. Alors, je vous partage un petit moment. Like I said, I'm a bit of an introvert, so I really do prefer the quiet streets. I mean, the street parallel to us right now is super loud. There's tons of people all over in the park, all over the streets. But I personally prefer the little quiet street next door to find just my own little joys instead of having it in my face. I like to find my own treasures. Yeah, so again, we'll just wait. Some people are walking by. I don't want them to have to be in the video. Oh, that dog's super cute. Oh, he's so loving. That was such a cute dog. Okay, yeah, so we'll just keep on going. Oh, there's some more lovely graffiti. Let's see what else we find. The sun is setting. Et je ne parle pas trop français juste cette journée-là. Je ne sais pas pourquoi, mais on y va. This one's alright. It's not fully my style, but it is what it is. It's nice decorating the city. This city is filled with all sorts of graffitis from whatever to whatever, A to Z, you name it. Yeah. Should I hum for you guys? Oh, there's an American figurehead, Mr. PL. What do you call not JFK, but KFC, but in French it's called PFK. Yeah, it's so weird. Like instead of JFK, you'll totally see these Kentucky fried chicken places that are say PFK, because poulet frit Kentucky. It's funny. So we're getting closer to a main street that's gonna have like more people. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of it. Definitely don't want to disturb people or catch people on video. I don't think you're actually allowed to do that. Like, oh, there's a police. I don't think you're actually allowed to film the public. Well, you kind of can, but you can't like infringe on people's privacy. So I'm really conscious of that. I remember even taking a picture in, oh, let's go back here. I love this kind of stuff. I'm sorry if you guys don't like it, but I do. Let's see what we got back here. I mean, and I'm only doing this because I know I'm in a completely safe neighborhood. But you know when you say things like that out loud? No, don't worry, I'm just teasing you guys. I'm not taking you into anywhere scary. Oh, of course. I knew something funny was gonna happen. There's a car. So that's it for that. Sounds like there's people on the roof. I hear voices, but they're coming from the top. But there's a lot of rooftops now. There's a lot of rooftop buildings. Like everyone's converted in the big city, right? They're rooftops to patios and condos. I mean, look at Chris right up there. Like just speaking of it, look at, right? So people have access to rooftops everywhere. So voices at night. Oh, they've got the Friday night cars. They got a muscle car. Well, not really, but kind of, right? Like Friday night. It's like the first, maybe the second weekend that it's like plus 20. Oh, hear those young partiers? It's like the streets are filled with people between the ages of 20 and 30. And it's not surprising because right now, COVID, they say the biggest population of getting COVID and spreading it is between 20 and 30. But, you know, it's people's time to enjoy their life, right? Those cute young people, even though we're in COVID. Coming onto a main street, but like I said, I don't want to catch the... Oh, hold on. I don't want to speed, but look at these guys in their kilts. Look at that. They're wearing no tops and kilts. Yeah, I think it's going to be a funny weekend. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of alcohol tonight. It's almost like, it's not plain Russian roulette, but when the city declares on, like, basically on Thursday, that it's going to be, I better cross the street. I don't want to film people. I'm going to go up that secluded street. One last glimpse. One last glimpse. City on a popular street. I'm going to cross over. Okay? You guys ready? There's the mountain. We have like a mountain in the middle of the city back there. You can't really tell, but I'm going to cross over. And there's like, I'm in the middle of the street now, but there's a stadium at the very end of the street. Sorry if this video is kind of not fun to watch for a moment. So I get further in. There we go. Okay, I'll slow down again and see what kind of fun things we could see. Funny looking guy with his fake tongue hanging out. Oh, you know, I can actually appreciate that wall of lights they put up. In winter, those neon lights look kind of cool's not the word. Interesting is not the word either, but it's something anyway. Okay, so ready? I should not be making such a long video, but I feel like these walking videos at least deserve a full 20 minutes because, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna find for you guys, and I just hope something. I'm not planning what streets I'm walking on. So at least within a 20-minute, we'll catch a couple things, right? We caught the guys in kilts. I kind of, oh yeah, sweet banana. Look at this thing. Oh, and I'm telling you, all the alleyways today are like filled. Very strangely. Let's just take the alleyway. I'd rather. It's even more quiet and maybe even more interesting to see what we'll see. I can stop walking for a bit. And honestly, there's probably even more art. Well, contemporary art. Holy shit, I haven't seen this one before. Yahoo! It's so rare. I actually see new graffiti. I just know my city so well. Oh, dang. Look at that cute cat back there, too. I'm going to stop for you guys. Super nice. Right? Oh, how you guys like that? How you guys like them apples? Okay, let's keep going. I know most people are not a fan of graffiti. When people come to visit me here, I try to introduce to them my city's graffiti. If you come from a small town, you mostly don't understand a lot of graffiti, and it looks like negative or bad or breaking the law or hurting people's property. But in the big city, there's so much more of a complex culture and subculture surrounding graffiti. We even have a graffiti festival here. Shoot, man, this is new. I haven't seen that. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll just keep walking. When we get to the end of this alleyway, I'll shut it down. I don't know if anyone is still actually watching. I would be surprised. And everyone's going down the alleyway tonight. Dang, man. I'm telling you, it's the way it is tonight. There's like nowhere to walk. There's people in every nook and cranny right now. It's so filled with people. It's just because the weather is so nice. It's because the weather is so nice. And there's nowhere else for people to go. Oh, I'll leave you guys. Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to go down every alley because people do need privacy. There is still some traditional things that happen in alleyways. Oh Lord, I brought you guys into a real alleyway moment. Okay, yeah. Well, lesson learned, you know. Don't just bring your video camera and go into every alleyway for the public to see. People do need their privacy. Okay, next time I walk down, I'll check first that there's no people. I feel bad those two girls were like hanging out and obviously wanting a little bit of privacy, and I definitely feel like it was like an infringement in the moment with them. But I couldn't help it. They didn't look upset. So, okay. So here's a really traditional, you know, the city is filled with buildings like that. Look at these, look at these lovely moldings. Isn't that nice? You should see some of these streets are so colorful. I mean, this is a very mild street. Most of the streets are just incredible. But luckily I'm finding some quiet streets. I don't think people like to be on video by strangers. I know I don't. And sure, people don't appreciate not having a choice. So whenever I see people, I'm just gonna go tilt the camera downward towards the cement. But I'll keep talking, so as soon as I bypass, actually I'll show you my feet while we're waiting. Almost there.
Monter la côte de Gabien Route. Ouais. 125 mètres. Moi, je vais essayer d'atteindre 1000 mètres.
Okay, so we're back up. It's not the most picturesque street, but you guys got a little bit of flavor tonight. Okay, I promise I'm gonna finish on that white and blue place. It's kind of cute. Coming up ahead, if there's anyone still. This is my longest video at this moment, 21 minutes. My city's worth 1,000,000 minutes. Okay, so like I said, guys, I'm gonna finish up on this house here. It's a little bit colorful and a little bit charming. I didn't say a lot charming, I said a little bit. It's a little bit charming. It almost looks like a farmhouse in the middle of the city, right? And I can't tell, is that metal? Is that wood? Super adorable though. Okay, so let's finish on this right here. Okay guys, wishing you so much love and a beautiful evening.